Hello, my name is Lady Abnayeboa. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, you can find similar videos on youth leadership on this platform. Today, I'll be talking about the journey to youth leadership. Where do you start from? So first of all, who is a youth leader or who is a leader? So the definition I got online or on the web is that youth leadership is the practice of teens exercising authority over themselves or others. So through civic engagement, education reform, and organizing activities in the community. But personally, I think a youth leader or a leader should be someone who is not afraid to bring about change where needed and also make decisions that affects the people around them and the community at large. So what are some characteristics of who a good youth leader should be or who a good youth leader is? So first, I think it's humility. You need to be humble. You need to be humble in dealing with people. You have to be lenient. You have to be humble in your affairs, your interactions with people. They need to see humbleness or humility in you to be able to, get closer to you. If they feel like you are arrogant, feel like you are someone who can easily disrespect them or insult them, they are not going to get closer to you. So you need to be humble. That is the first one. And secondly, you need to be willing to serve others. You can be humble but not willing to serve others. Willing to serve others is that when you, maybe in the team, you give someone a project to oversee, you have to be willing to serve under them also. So let's say they delegated staff activities to the other team members and they give you a task to do, you should be willing to serve under them, because at that moment or at that point they are your leader. So you need to be humble and willing to serve. The next one is confidence. You need to be confident to voice out your opinion. You need to be confident to talk to your people. And you need to be confident to address issues. If you're not confident enough to address issues, you always lack in your speech or in things that you wish you had spoken about but you couldn't or you didn't. So let's say there's an issue with the team you are leading, you need aid, you need assistance. If you're not confident enough to voice them out, no one is going to bring in help. So you need to be confident enough. And then you have to be smart and knowledgeable. Just being humble, being willing to serve, just being confident is not enough. You need to learn. You always have to learn. You always have to research. You always have to try other ways. So you have to be smart and knowledgeable. If there's a smart way to work about things, as a leader, you should equip yourself to know these things so that it makes running the team easier and it makes delegating tasks also easier for your team members. And then you have to be willing to actively listen to people. So you can listen, but there's difference between actively listening and just listening. So if you're actively listening, it means you are listening to do something about it. You are asking of ways that you can help, ways that you can articulate, or ways that you can bring about whatever ideas they are sharing into the current issues or the current projects or activities you are doing. That is you actively listening. But if you just listen, it might pass through here and go through the next year and it's done, but you listened. So there's difference between actively listening and just listening. The next one is being able to adapt to changes. I know as a leader, because I'm a leader myself, it's difficult to adapting to new things. I am a morning person. I don't mind waking up at 6, 7 to get things done. Not everyone is a morning person. Some people want to wake up at 11, 12, but then they still get things done. But because I'm a morning person, I feel like everybody needs to get up very early. Let's chop, let's get things out of the way and relax. But no. So I need to be able to adapt to these changes. If I want to set up a meeting at 7 a.m., knowing fully well that not everyone is like me, I can push it ahead to like 10 or 11 so that even those who are not morning people can also wake up, and this time will be favorable for everyone. So that and other changes that comes with leading a team, you have to be willing to adapt to those changes and compromise, be lenient a bit with your team. And then disciplined. You have to be disciplined. You have to be organized. You have to be organized in the way you work, your activities, your flow, and whatever projects you are working on. You have to be organized to make sure that they are done well and happen within that range or that deadline given. You don't have to be reluctant and relaxed. Oh, I'll do it. Oh, last minute, I'll just wait at the last minute. Oh, it's due on 25th, right? Today is 20th. Let's just wait. 24th, we'll get it done. 23rd, we'll start something. No, you have to be disciplined and organized, because the people following you are also watching you. They are studying you. So if you are reluctant about things like that, they are gonna be reluctant about things also. And then when the day comes that you actually needed this thing to be done before the deadline, they are not going to do it, because they've always seen you do things at the last minute also. So you have to be disciplined. The next one is you have to have conflict resolution skills. This is where I fall short. I don't have the energy in me, and I feel like, okay, you hurt me, fine, let's not talk about it, we just let it slide. The next minute maybe we are working together and laughing again. But these things builds up inside us. It builds up inside us that one day it will explode, and it's going to blow out of proportion. So when it happens, you need to address it, and you have to address it in a good way, that both parties go about their day feeling relaxed, or feeling like they let out something and now they are good, or they are okay to go on. If they aren't, you have to make sure that they are, so that nothing builds up and everyone works with joy, they work with happiness, and things get done. So how do you become a youth leader? Some people may agree with me, some may disagree, but I feel like being a good youth leader, or becoming a good youth leader, is a calling. As in, not everyone can successfully lead a team and achieve success. So if you are able to do it, then it's your calling for that. So the reason being that you may possess all the qualities. You are willing to serve, you are humble, you are confident, you have good conflict resolution skills, you are everything, but still you cannot lead your team to success. Like, there's always chaos, there's nothing, there's no harmony, there's no unity, there's nothing going on. Maybe it might not be your calling, because some of the things are, as a good youth leader, you should know what to say, when to say, and how to say it at a given point. Just because you're confident doesn't mean you can voice out anything at any time and anywhere. You need to know some of these things, and these things are not taught. It comes from your instincts. It naturally comes because of your calling, because this is what you want to do, this is what you've set out to do. So it's something that is part of you, that you know how to say this to this. So you've studied everyone, you know their temperaments, you know what makes them move, you know what makes them work harder. So you know all these tricks, so you are able to pull their strings for them to help you, or for them to assist you being the leader and getting things done. And this is not taught. It's not in any book. It might be there, but it's just theory. The practical aspect is actually different, and it has to come from you, and you as a leader, what you want to achieve. So I think that it's a calling. And then again, as you work with others, oh my God, they are gonna try you, they are going to pull you, they are going to test all your temperaments and everything, your senses and everything. But as a youth leader, you need to know when to conform, when to be lenient, and then when to let these things go, because everyone has a breaking point. Everyone has their limit. So if I feel like I can't do it anymore, I will just quit. I am tired, I cannot do it anymore. But does that make me a good youth leader? Did I lead my team to success? No, because I quit along the way. But if you are a good youth leader, you should be able to know that all these things are bumps on the road that will lead to that smooth ride. So because that is when you are getting to know them. Let's say you spoke this way to this person and they find it offensive, but to you felt like you didn't do anything wrong. That is who they are. You have to learn, okay, so this is how this one behaves, this is how this behaves, this is how this behaves, and then together you know how this person's temperament is, this is how this person reacts to this is how this person receives this. So you work in harmony because you know what to say, what not to say, where to step, where not to step. When you're going overboard, you have to keep it short or something like that, because you've studied them. And because you want to lead the team to success, it motivates you. It's not just about what this one did to me or what this one did that the other person did to me, but it's about where I want to go. So where do you start from? So first of all, before you embark on this youth leadership journey, you need to have the passion and desire to help others, and also to serve. And this is the calling that I was talking about. If you have the passion, you have the desire to serve others, you want to accomplish something, then no matter what happens, you are going to see it through, because that is what you were born to be. That is all you know how to do, or that is what defines you. When someone sees you, someone mentions your name, that is what defines you. Like, oh, this person has the passion to lead. This person has the desire to bring change where needed. This person is all about rewriting the wrongs and all that. So that is your calling. That is what, even when you are not telling others you're a youth leader, it's written all over you. It's your glow, it's your slay, like youth leadership. So that is the calling that I was talking about. So if it's your desire, if it's your goal to rewrite all the wrongs, you voice out, like for the oppressed, especially in school, when you see people bullying others and you're like, no, this is not right, I need to do something about it, then that is your calling. That is you are a natural leader. You can study to become a leader, but there are also natural leaders that they don't try hard, they don't go through steps and stages to become a leader. They are natural born leaders. So if you feel like you fall into these things, then yes, you're already a leader. What you also have to do is you need to equip yourself with both intellectual and practical knowledge. You can't say, oh, I'm a good person. Oh, when I feel like this person is going through a hard time, my heart aches for them. I'm so passionate. I want to help them. Oh, let me just do this for them, do that for them. It doesn't make you a youth leader. Or not just that, having the passion or the desire to help others makes you a youth leader. You have to also equip yourself. You have to learn. You have to be willing to be open to different mindsets. You have to learn from other people, not just yourself. You have to learn from other people. So if it's a group discussion, you also listen to others. Remember, actively listening. You have to listen to other people's opinions. It's not just about yours. Okay, we go with A, whether you support it or not, we go with A. That is not who a good youth leader should be. You have to be actively listening to others during the group discussion, bring in all the ideas, and then you can fuse all of them together and make it one. So after all these things, you can also go to these people and ask them to anonymously review you, like how your leadership skills were. They should rate it from 1 to 10, how you were able to tackle the issue, handling the team. If there was a conflict, were you good at solving this issue? With the responses they give, because if it's anonymous, it means that they will freely, without being afraid, they will freely say their mind or speak their mind. So you can go to these reviews and learn from it. If someone criticized you, it's okay to take criticism. You have to learn from it. So they said, okay, you talk too much. It's the person is even helping you, because now you tone it down and make sure that you make it brief, so that everyone understands this. Because there's even research on how long our attention span is, especially adults. If you talk for so much, within the first few minutes, it will go in, people will understand you, people are actively listening to you, but after a while it just goes here and goes through the other side because they have short attention span. So if someone feel like you're talking too much, that is good criticism. It like they even did you a favor. Imagine no one told you. So you need to be able to take criticism. You need to ask people for reviews, beg them for reviews, and let them do it anonymously, so you don't know who said what and who said this, and they can freely give in their opinion to also equip you to find out if this is your calling, if this is something you want to do. If it's something you want to do, then you embark on it. Again, you can also work under a leader. To become a leader, I told you, willingness to serve. You have to, you don't just serve when you become the leader. You serve also under a leader. And you learn from their mistakes, you learn from how good or how well they manage the team, so that when you also lead a team, you know what to do and what not to do. At least at the early stage of your leadership, you just don't do some things that you cannot come back from. So you have to be willing to serve others. You need to learn from someone else. Okay, oh, this person speaks this way and the team start jumping to get the work done. Okay, they did it this way. Oh, but they said this and this person reacted this way. Okay, so I know I have to learn, my team individually. I have to know what makes them move, what makes them get work done faster, and what gets them angry or annoyed or something. You need to learn all these things, and you can only learn if you are serving under someone else. So you pick the good ones and then you improve on the wrong mistakes that they did that you saw and you were part of it, and how it also made you feel, because now you are on the receiving end. So whatever this person did that didn't go well or sit well with you, when you also lead a team, you also know what to say and when to say it and how to say it, so that you also don't offend someone else. Thank you so much for listening today. I'll be making another video on are you a follower or a leader, so that it will give you more room to assess yourself. And it's okay being a follower. It doesn't mean you're a servant or you are down there. No, they also come with certain characteristics that you might even be lucky that you're a follower. So stay tuned, keep watching this channel, and please subscribe and reshare this video. Thank you so much. Bye.